Hello, I'm Kirk, and today I'm going to be teaching you the main tricks that are used in speedrunning Psychonauts, which is my favorite game. Look, I even have the goggles.
Oh.
Don't I look just like them? Okay, but before I get into the tips and tricks, I'm going to teach you what speedrunning is. Speedrunning is completing a game as quickly as possible, or reaching a specific goal as quickly as possible, and that's basically it. There are three main categories when it comes to speedrunning Psychonauts. There's any percent, which means that you complete the game as quickly as possible, no matter what. 100%, which means that you get every collectible and reach maximum level, and then complete the game. And cheat percent, which allows you to use cheat codes to give your character the abilities that he wouldn't have till later in the game, and then completing it as quickly as possible. Today, I will be telling you the main methods and techniques used in both any percent and cheat percent. 100% is more complex because they have to collect everything. There are a few methods used throughout the speedrun, such as the fly glitch, bunny hop, palm jump, and load save displacement. Fly glitch is used in many areas because it's an excellent way of gaining height quickly. It is done by jumping and then holding down shift, and then you have to press cancel, which should be your X button on the keyboard, and then space again repeatedly. You spam this as quickly as possible. This may take a while to master, but once you get it down, it's an excellent tool to gain height and levels and even skip certain portions of the game. Bunny hopping is rather simple. The level geometry creates slopes, and the way movement works in the game, you maintain your movement after running / being on a downward slope. So if you jump, and then land on a downward slope, and then jump again, you maintain the movement and gain sort of a boost in the air. This allows for faster movement and can be done on most slopes. This may not seem very helpful as it only speeds you up a little bit, but it is done throughout the entire game and can shave a lot of time off your total speed run. Palm jumping is basically an advanced bunny hop. Your character has a ground pound move, which is done by pressing space and then clicking the left mouse button at the same time. This slams your character into the ground. This high-speed movement can be used to do a bunny hop basically, but you maintain the motion of your ground pound, which causes you to sling forward. The downside being that it only works on more slanted slopes, and you only have 6 frames to press the jump button in order to get the full boost. To put that into perspective, my game runs at 60 frames per second, so I have roughly 1/10 of a second to land it. While normal bunny hopping roughly has 60 frames, you kinda just need to press jump before your walk animation starts when you hit the ground. Finally is load save displacement. When Raz, your character, enters a load zone, it gets ready to move areas. You can interrupt this transition by hitting escape as the screen fades black, and then saving the game. When you load this, it will take you to a different version of the area you are currently in, sort of a test version for the developers. It will then place you in the default position they have designed for this area. This is used to skip movement time, such as going from one load gate to another, if the default area is set close enough. There are also 3 large levels at the end of the game that you can skip entirely using load save displacement. It takes you to the testing version of the area where an elevator which was locked that you have to unlock at the end of the game ends up opening, and you can go into it and take it to the top of the game, thus taking you right to the final levels. These are the main glitches you will be using while speedrunning Psychonauts. Thank you for watching.